I'm a fucking masochist. Please, kick me in the dick.
Most unwise.
The SpongeBob enema. I just kind of want it to plug the jelly hole, just in case. Nose is like a fucking murder weapon. How long does it take to sharpen one of those fucking things? That's a surefire way to get vaginal tetanus. Now to get bit by a squirrel.
A trade.
Where we get infinite wealth and she gets shat on. Sad, damp hole is somehow reassuring. Oh, I'm gonna have some fucking fun now.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
I didn't know Egyptians know how to take baths back then. I thought that was like a newly Roman-y thing, maybe. Hi. Don't think that one's very friendly. Oh, what? That was such good aim as well. I hit him! Look at me! Who's a fucking god of all that is game? It's apparently me. I didn't expect that to hit. Oh, fuck. I thought you would, like, burning. So, seeing one of these come at me while all, like, fiery and gelatinous is a lot scarier than whatever the fuck this is. They take 4 to kill if it's not a headshot. But the aim is so ungodly levels of shit. That ain't really possible. But how are some of them breaking free? Didn't have my gun out. Didn't have my weapon out. Ah! Oh, its mouth is forever hanging open. They're so gloopy. I don't know if I can take more than one hit. That's why I'm being such a pussy when it comes to this. They're peeling. They're peeling just by being here. Uh-oh. Yeah! Didn't expect that one now, did you, shithead? Did you? Maybe? Maybe they expected it. Come here, you! Oh, you can kick it when they get close. And I'm running low on arrows. There's gotta be a way to craft them. I guess maybe they come back every single time you reset. Oh, if you memorize where the arrows are, you can basically get unlimited. As long as you're willing to end the world over and over and over and over. And as such a lover of suffering, then yeah, sure, whatever, I'm down. Another Egyptian board game. This is all you guys did. This was their whole society. They built pillars, they played board game. There's the plaque. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Why can we read Egyptian now? Is it because I delved deeper? This is cool. This is a fucking cool game, man. You just stuck underneath me? Hi, cutie. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's right between the hole. What do you want from me, lady? Oh, no. I know what's coming. Ah, they've given me an anubis. I love this. I am in love with this world. I'm so intrigued by this world. 3 people wrote and built this fucking story. Lion statue. Inscription is heavily worn. Akka beneath. Is Akka that god of the underworld? I wish you could tell which ones were angry at you more from a fucking distance, because maybe they're waking up, maybe they're peeling right before my eyes. Maybe they got some real nasty sunburn. Well, maybe it's just actual burns. I don't think the sun has seen them in a good 3,000 years. But when they've thought of everything else. You're the Egyptian god of the underworld? Because I think I just spoke to the Greek one. Do you think the many shall suffer for the sins of the few if you're killing a god that doesn't matter anymore?
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
He sounds like Jarvik and I'm in love. Every fucking time. I'm Mr. Clean. Who are you? That's the modern god of the underworld. That's who decides your fate.
I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
I just googled it and Osiris is the god of the underworld for Egypt, so that's definitely something. I don't think you're Osiris. I think Osiris was a cat and also had tits. I'm just looking for an Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
And potentially some free cat girls. I want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you?
I'm a filthy Brit boy.
I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it, and restore the honor of Osiris.
Very bruised boy. Poorly treated fruit. A plaque bearing the hieroglyphic inscription. Osiris, Lord of Silence. That was a little too easy.
Now, as for the other plaque.
The 4th plaque? You know about it?
Indeed. I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it. Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
Oh, you're all the damn same thing. What do you mean?
I will tell you. But first, do you know what this place is?
Have I made my way to the Great Pyramid or something? Egyptian underworld?
It has a name. The Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story. And here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
What's the problem with this plaque?
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name.
What's older than the
But
Egyptians?
if that is
Mesopotamians?
So, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept.
You can't accept that you're as bitchy
I
as they've
sense
always been.
deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
Real big fan of your death god, aren't you? You give it to me, I'll destroy it for you. I can't lie to him, but if he breaks it, then I imagine the world is over. What does the inscription say?
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Please don't!
You are too late. It is done.
Now I'm gonna have to go. If I say that, he's gonna kill me. I wish you hadn't done that.
It could not have gone any other way.
How did I get so
Was
deep into the game by
Osiris's
accident?
will. Now, the thing of evil you sought is gone. Why are you still here?
What's your story, man? Let's just be really nice and pleasant with him now that he's just ruined my goddamn life. What do you think is down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is it would be unwise to venture down there.
This makes me want to go down there even more. I'm a fucking masochist. Please, kick me in the dick.
Most unwise.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at.
The goddess,
Do to
my
the doer
hat.
to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it,
You must
I
obey the
finally
way of the
understand
fez.
Why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
Is you motherfuckers keep turning people into it. What do you mean by the golden rule? The thing about three-ways? What's the three-way rule? Why don't I know about this? Why do you filthy fucking Yanks get a three-way rule? We just have to guess. We just disappoint yet more people. Do you know a way out of here?
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
I seem to remember someone saying that they'd seen a Kabash, though. But I don't remember any other Egyptians above ground, right? Unless maybe the closeted, very grumpy, very arthritic homo? That might be a thing. We gotta help him out. We gotta lather him up. We gotta oil those joints. It's not gay unless it's in a three-way. Oh, I see. Wait. Oh, if it's in a three-way. It's only gay if there's an army of them.
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria.
Oh,
the name of the
Rakotis was a
city the
much
Greeks
cooler
built
name.
Over it. I was a fisherman.
Except
like
you
my
shoot
father
the
before
fish?
me.
What's with the
Since
bow?
the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd.
Instead of being named after your god of river sadness?
That he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
You might be a fucking idiot, sir. It's not my fault for not realizing it was Karen. I didn't know the Romans were still gonna be involved.
Good. Be gone from this place. Wait, you are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
Forgotten City probably from all the 3 ways. Diluted the gene pool just a little bit too much. No one wants to go there anymore. Everyone's got webbed feet. Actually, that's like diversive. That's doing the opposite. That's like anti-incest. Huh. We've evolved too quick.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I'll find a way.
We shall see.
I don't think I'm ready for this. I've only got... How many of the plaques? Only 1, right? And I still need to help out the gay. I don't want to do it without finishing all the leads, and that's a lot of leads. I mean, I'm gonna die, right? There's no way I'm getting out of this shit. It's right here. I got it. It doesn't even matter if I die. Oh, it's Sumerian. Nurgle, the fierce one. What an adorable little name. Sounds like that character from Garfield. That's my god of the dead. That's who I fear the most. Oh, you're a bird man. That's fucking horrifying. Am I gonna get attacked by more mummy people? You die naked? Oh, this boy was jacked. Huh. Using the power of the 6-pack to resurrect his fallen lady. The sins of the one shall become the suffering of the many. We know. Except I always seem to end up being the many. Why were the Sumerian just bird people? Or people with really impressive noses? Noses like a fucking murder weapon. How long does it take to sharpen one of those fucking things? Hello? You're green? Why are you so green? So green and sludgy that I can't even get in. Like lime fucking jelly. Thwarted once again by disappointing childhood desserts. It always happens. An eroded set of barricades. Looks like these Sumerians were trying to defend themselves from something. Oh god. Heed the final words of Namkuzu. Bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planted and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms as a family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained. God was clearly just fucking Vin Diesel. He's the oldest civilization there's ever been. The collection of Vin Diesels. The bonds of our family strained. And soon we were as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves, and ate and drank alone. And it was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nurgle's sentinels have awoken, and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our Miz... Thank you. Will do. I mean, if only I knew what Miz meant. It genuinely didn't occur to me that it might have been mistakes. I was like, oh man, we probably missed out on some seriously important fucking shit there. No, it's mistakes, you fucking idiot. You don't know any other language, you are... Large orb. Very large orb. What did that do? I think that's just destroyed the jelly. Something's gonna jump out of the fucking wall soon. I'm waiting on you. I just can't not have my flashlight up. You never know when you're gonna need a flashlight, right? You have the audacity. You can't dig yourself out. But you can just about snap your neck off enough to keep looking at me. Oh, you all had incredible beards. Hello, god of death. That's a person. That's a fucking person staring down at me. Fun. Fun and also horrible. I'm just gonna trigger this and run the fuck away. Who's dumb enough to die to this? And I find that there's one rolling down the other side too. I just kind of want it to plug the jelly hole just in case. Oh, I'm not making this entire fucking hellscape collapse, am I?
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, That was not a prediction. That was a promise.
Kabosh,
You
I
will
can't
die
shoot at
here.
you. You know what I can do, though? There's no need for this to end in violence.
I disagree.
I can speak until he leaves me the
warned
fuck
you
alone.
against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted.
Why didn't you
You
shoot me
have
as I jumped? I was in
undermined
front
and
of you.
dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Get the feeling I should have kept those orbs.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods,
Oh, damn it, that's
I will
all I'm good
carry
at.
out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
Hey, I'm the instrument of blasphemy here. This is just the plectrum to pluck my strings. I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk. He knows that. He's mad about it. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. To them, there is. If someone can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. Oh, fuck it. Let's just kill him. Oh, but is there a way to talk my way out of this? There's no shame in building on the works.
That may be true of many things.
Plug
but
the
this
jelly
is
hole. I'm
different.
gonna plug his jelly
Our
hole in a
gods were
fucking
copied
minute.
and corrupted from an older civilization. Does that not mean they are false? Does that not mean our prayers to our gods all fell on deaf ears because we were not even addressing them by their true names?
Yes, that's exactly what it fucking means. If gods exist, isn't it possible that they each have more than one true name?
Now that I think about it, my people would sometimes call Osiris the god of many names. Perhaps it is so.
So, wiping out the entire
The
civilization was
underworld of
probably
my
not
people
worth it,
is so
maybe?
different to this one, and so unlike the way it was described by our priests.
You've been here.
Many
Your fucking
of my
priest hadn't.
ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Yes, so shoot yourself, not me. Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in and of itself? Probably, but can you blame your priest for that? Not me. No, that's me trying to get out of it. That's him sensing deception. Let's just try to be a natural good boy and hope that we don't get crushed. Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in and of itself?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Don't be a cunt, for the sake of not being a cunt, because it's not nice to be called a cunt. Or, cunus equitanus. Oh, that's Roman. I don't know any Egyptian, obviously. And if your beliefs about the afterlife weren't quite as accurate, isn't it the important thing is they motivated you to live good lives? No, we're trying to divert him from all the lies here, so are you a bitch? Yes, you're a bitch.
Now you insult me
Ah!
and my ancestors.
Yes, that's the
You
point.
have sealed your own fate.
Alright, we'll get bald. Do your worst. Wait, if you attack me, you'll break the golden rule.
Ha, good. I welcome it. You see, the philosopher told me that each time it breaks, Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth.
We find out if it's true, huh?
One more tremor will lay waste to this fragile place once and for all, and you along with it.
I'm poking the orb. I'm
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Where the fuck did he go? I've also never actually been shot by these fucking things. No, we're going back to a save. I think we can convince this piece of shit, and I think I was one answer away from it. Uh-oh, he isn't into 3 ways. There's a lot more people here than 3. I imagine their rods are long since icy and cold. I don't think you want any of those. Maybe even a little bit rusty, too. That's a surefire way to get vaginal tetanus. That or get bit by a squirrel. Isn't it important that they motivated you to live good lives? Yes!
Perhaps there is
Oh, it's
some
real!
truth in that. What is your point?
You're going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters most, just because you found out you were misled, or mizzled.
You are persuasive.
That's called
Very
quick
well.
saving, dude.
I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque.
Even
I
beat
will
you over the
remain
fucking head
here
with
for
it? You
a
did
while
point a gun at
and
me.
attempt to
An
learn what
ancient
I
gun,
can
but still a
about the
gun.
foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Oh, I could have taught my way out of so many more situations that I just... Oh, that goes there. Well, that wasn't very scary. I assumed that was meant to roll down here and crush him before he could attack me. I guess that's not the case. And also, he ran down here. So I gotta assume that's the spooky, sneaky way in and out. He just took the little trap door. I risked my life and broke all my shins. My entire collection of shins. Alright, Kabash, is there anything else we could say? I don't think he particularly likes me.
As the Romans say, may fortune smile on you.
Why in fuck do you want anything to do with the Romans? Even I don't want anything to do with the Romans, and they're a hell of a lot less scary than you. Only one of them's tried to rip off my head, but he was far too stupid to even know where that is. We're back to the Egyptians. Wait, I remember where this is. We've been here. This is so cool. Wait, what's that noise? I'm in the... I hate this game. No, I'm gonna ruin secrets if I don't reload now. Let's not be completely fucking stupid and vibrate through walls this time around. Let's not shit all over the game's rules as much as we absolutely love doing that. Sad, damp hole is somehow reassuring, but is it the correct sad, damp hole? They're no longer golden. Why? They were before, right? Or they were mummies? Mom, what have you done? Alright, Philip Ossifer.
You've returned.
What you got for me?
Good to see you again, friend. Did you find what you need?
I can't tell you, apparently.
Enjoyed our chat.
It was an amazing chat. All like 3 words, dude. Of a Greek general, helmet pulled off his head. That's like macaroni art in McDonald's version of fucking Alexander the Great. That was beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I assume you made that yourself. We've got 2 of the 4 plaques already. So I better get my teeth checked out. Haha, dental joke. Whoa, we were all just waiting for that one, weren't we? God, I hate everything that I am. Because I'm really scared of finishing the game before I make the Romans nice and happy. And I'm sure that leads us to... Maybe I need to make the Romans happy before I find the Roman plaque. Although it seems the Christians stole that one. And I know where the Christians are, I just need to stop them from killing themselves. That'd be nice. That's a Greek statue of a woman. We can talk to Big Gorg about that one. Wherever Gorg may be, I've completely forgotten. I've never seen this place at nighttime before. I imagine I've got the election called off though, which is, as far as we know, at least now, one of the first triggers of the end of the world. So with that postponed, I guess the world ends in some other way. It's almost like this is roguelike, except you keep everything you could ever fucking need. Ah, there he is! Oh, he's my favorite by far!
Hello again, my sartorial friend. What is on your mind?
What the fuck is sartorial? Do you know where I might find a Greek plaque?
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Yes,
about
I am.
Greeks
Is
and
that
Romans.
wrong?
My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from?
Okay,
At
Greeks,
first,
I found
threw my
out
hair
Egypt
out.
things.
After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus, I have no hair left to pull.
Oh, you
But
can always
my
pull
point
mine,
is this.
cutie.
If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Dully.
Oh!
He cannot help it.
Autisticus
Like a typical
himself!
Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people.
He's so passive-aggressive, I love
Makes
him.
him happy.
I expect him to start leaving
let him
post-it
keep it.
notes on the mentally ill
I
cage.
believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
Thank you.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
But I imagine he's still gonna send me down to the cistern.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself.
I want you to kill all
But
these people
I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Good. I was so worried I was gonna have to drop this thing. Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
So very easily, yes. Statues come to life and fire golden bows, arrows at them. So when I get hit, does that mean pieces of me are becoming gold? Because I could absolutely go for a few shiny extremities. Let them hit me a couple of times, then bail, and then I'll just hack my leg off and sell it. I won't even need to save the world. I'll be the richest motherfucker in the afterlife.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case,
Why do you know?
supposedly,
That explains the mad scientist
here.
here.
To turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
I absolutely despise you, but yes, I think the golden goose is actually meant to be a cautionary tale.
Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
I mean, Aphrodite, yes.
Good. Then none of this should be a surprise to you. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
What do you think, guys? What do you think? I have no idea. Could it possibly, is there any tiny, baby, useless, pathetic, almost non-existent little chance that it's a golden bow? I think it's more likely it's one of our many thousands of other options here. We're gonna go out on a limb, though.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
Is property damage gonna break the golden rule? But no one's getting hurt. You want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then
The
you enter
answer
shrine,
was yes.
Extinguish the
No,
braziers,
but also
with a
yes.
cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade.
Where we
But
get
make no
infinite
mistake,
wealth and
this
she
is a
gets
dangerous
shat
path,
on.
and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
They all banged a sibling or two. It's all in the family. I mean, when you're literally creating each other, I guess you can't really get around it. Can't blame him. A family of threesomes. Isn't that extremely dangerous?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Yes, probably. What do you mean fair point? That is not a fair point. Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type.
Also, I've got a
have complete
Glock.
confidence
I guess that helps. Why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
That's all the questions I had, I guess.
So, are you in, partner?
Oh, purely because you called me partner in such a seductive, cockney way. I hate this accent so much. I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner. No, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment.
Can I just now sell it? It's still gold leaf.
And here we are. A gold leaf bow.
I just accepted the quest for the fucking status symbol. Look at me, what a pretty boy I am. Fake golden bow, composite bow covered in gold leaf.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you.
How?
So as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
Can I make a deal with Diana now, please? That'd be fucking cool. I won't take your bow if I get a free pass to kill this idiot. Oh, it's very spidery in here. Look at that beautiful texture. All the way back in 1992. Extinguish the braziers. Is this crime? Does she like being warm? How do I get up? I have to jump at it. That looks like a plague to me. That looks like a plague of naughty, naughty boys. I'm not getting locusted. I know what happened to the Egyptians. I'm fine. Hades didn't see me, but all these ladies did. I'm locked in.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
You fucking arsehole.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here.
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
How is this not against the golden rule? You said you'd split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite.
We're in a time loop. Now I'm just gonna split you infinitely.
And a promise now, is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
Write down your loophole, motherfucker. How can I trust you after you double-cross me like this?
You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own
Oh,
anyway.
damn it, that was actually my idea. There's no way I'm giving you this bow. I'll find another way out.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest. And they can be rather aggressive toward intruders.
I'm gonna turn them all to
You know,
gold
some
and have a
say it
nice little
takes
snack.
27 hornet stings to kill a man. But I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Should I murder the hornets? I'm gonna murder the fucking hornets. Turn it to gold. That is the coolest thing that's ever happened to anyone. What the fuck? How dare puzzle games be this badass? Let me guess, I've just made my way down into the Greek. I'm taking damage. Why am I taking damage? Is it because I walked through a fucking hornet? I guess, but it was like just one. Be nice to me. Find a way to return to the city. Oh, what the fuck have I found? Also smashed the fucking face off Diana. Wrecked hornet. They didn't really get wrecked. I just increased their market value. I did them a fucking favor. And also stopped them from breathing, but you know. It's a Roman shit stick. The SpongeBob enema. I like it. I like it. This is stupid. I can't believe it works. Why does it work? That's dumb as shit. That's better than my Glock now. That doesn't look healthy. That looks like disease. Why has the water got gangrene? Whoa! Turn the algae to fucking gold. Are you serious? Oh! And that's going to exist all the way through the game now. That's how I make the vines able to support my weight. Pebble got in your butt crack. -2 damage. Hope it wasn't a jagged one. This man's been to like 3 afterlives. You'd think a little anal fissure would be nothing to him. But luckily, none of those afterlives have quite had the devil's red-hot 3-pegged poker. And my ass has stayed mostly intact.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning, soon after my arrival here. As I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted
Statue's
me.
clearly recovered from its
Weeks
fucking
later,
strep
in the
throat
hallway
since
to
then.
the bathhouse,
Got over his
I
little
heard it
sniffles, because
again,
it sounds
and
perfectly
found myself
fine now.
drawn to the
Maybe she's just
statue
being
of a
dramatic.
Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul.
Yeah, we've all been
That's
there,
when it
lady.
dawned on me.
You're named after
This
crotch
was no
cream.
statue.
You're not scaring
This
anyone.
was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings.
So it isn't the voice
It was
of
that
Persephone.
day, my love, that my heart broke.
So I ran the fuck away and ruined your life too, because if I can't be happy, no one can. Fuck you, Nivea. Can I use these ropes? Ooh. What an incredible animation that was. Almost as good as the fucking spiderweb. And we all know how masterful that was. Why are you green? If I do this to every single plant I find, am I eventually gonna, you know, run out of oxygen? How does this work? I guess there's been only like 20 people here for years. Maybe we still got enough to reuse for ages. I don't want to jump and immediately die. What's the plan here? Can I kill you? Can I ride you? Can you do big jump for me? How far can I jump? I mean, my run is comically fast. I didn't realize I could zoom in with just my eyes. I learned the power of squint. Quite the upgrade, that fucking... That was easy. Why was I scared of that? That looked like a much scarier jump than it is, to the point where that lady died because of it. Idiot. God, who would ever? Me about 2 minutes ago? Yeah, that. An amphora now. It's not just a vase anymore. We've transcended Rome. Unless that is Rome? It sounds pretty Latin to me, actually. Why you put... You're fucking kidding me. Are you gonna put me back at the start? Was there any other way to get the golden bow that didn't involve siding with the arsehole criminal that took away the antidote for that dude who was dying, or lady that was dying right in fucking front of him? Why is this a good boy in our eyes who deserves love and compassion? I'm in the palace! Wait, this is where Nivea was. Oh, old lady cock cream herself. They all grinding. That's rough. Hey, what's going on with you, cutie? I love that run. I love that run to... I've never let one get close enough before. I think she has unstoppable armored titties. At last, you're happy about this? Oh, I'm gonna have some fucking fun now. I think that's Nevea. I just wonder if there was any way to keep her alive. Or if I now have to kill like 8,000 peeled statues. I guess you can kick them because they get stuck in the way if you don't. That's absolutely beautiful. And your half 3D, half 2D mess right here, that's breaking my fucking mind apart. That punt. I hate the armored titties so much. I gotta go for a hip shot or it means nothing. I can force them to break dance. It's quite the head spin. Didn't know they invented that back in fucking ancient Rome, but we're all appropriating now. Oh, fuck. Yes, I know, I'm trying. Doesn't matter if it's unarmored, I think you just gotta hit him twice. Let's get the run up. Oh. I like mounted his head. He did the most impressive backflip I've ever seen. In that he smashed his own skull in the process. Congratulations. We're all very impressed. Welcome to the circus. God damn, I love this. This is amazing. I didn't expect combat to really be this motherfucker's forte. I'm almost tempted to use my Glock now.
To be here.
I don't think you are either. Wait, they were all sneaking around in there too? Ugh. At least we can hit him with the old Lara Croft move. Remember that, or am I just ancient? And by ancient, I mean I played Tomb Raider 1. Are you ungoldening? I can't tell if she's getting free or not, or if I've technically just, like, jammed your legs in there. I expect at least a little bit more screaming. Potentially a little bit of creaming. You seem to have wanted death for quite a long time, so if anything's gonna make you cream, it's that sweet release. Yeah, he's shitloads of money in his mouth. The fuck, are you all eating money? That's the fast track to going gold, I guess. It's just kind of really frustrating how they'll immediately tell you the solution to every single puzzle ever. I guess it's kind of in their interest to not let my stupidity keep them dead any longer than it has to. Polygon boobs. That's all anyone really needs to remember about fucking original Tomb Raider, to be fair. Let her raid my womb. Ah! No, I'm better than that. Glock time. What an incredible sound this piece of shit makes.